And so begins the long, arduous journey home. Ugh. Thank God that didn't take nearly as long as they said it initially would. Because they quoted it out as being more than 4 hours. Knocked it out in 2.5 because I'm quick like that. You know what gets me? In a TaskRabbit group, right, on Facebook, and there's these people that, they talk about other people in their area. So apparently this chick, she charges $150 per hour. You go, girl. I believe she's in New York City, so your professional work is at a premium. So she's talking about that her client needed more help, like more people for the job. So the client hired this guy, a great value tasker, at $35 an hour, which for New York is the low end. So, just because of how different regions are and whatnot. And apparently this dude wanted to do handyman stuff. He didn't have any tools, and when he was putting together the furniture there, he was using a pocket knife, basically, like a Gerber multi-tool. Like, really? So I'm just driving, chilling, you know me. Probably ain't gonna be saying much because I'm dog, which I can't do because there's children at the house that need to be taken care of. So, I don't know, maybe I'll just microwave some leftovers, hang out, take a shower probably. That's about it. Yo ho ho ho! What's up? Just finished the job. I hung a bunch of pictures, hung some TVs. 2.5 hours, not bad, not bad. TVs were easy. There were two 43-inch TVs, so you had to worry about that. Just mounted them up nice, quick, and easy. Handy job? No. I had a handy job this morning. Would you like to know about that? Because that one's a story. You know? That one's a story, the one from this morning. This one that I was on... Wait, what? This one that I was on... Oh, you watched it. You heard about the festivities that I went through. I still got paid the full price, so I ain't gonna argue it. It's $100 in my pocket, so you know what I mean. I missed my insurance last month. I missed it this month, so they've given me a grace period to the 23rd to pay it for last month. That's $440. So I'm $100 away from being able to pay my insurance after the handy job. The cool thing about the handy job is that I can cash out that day. There's a cash out immediately button, which is really cool. They charge you $3, but it's kind of worth it. So I do have a handy job tomorrow that's for $35. 25, so I'll get 30 from that after, you know, the fees and whatnot. For real, dude. So, and then Sunday's a big job. I'm still negotiating the price with the guy. So it should be about, I don't know if it'll be 6 hours. It could be like, it could be 4. I mean, I wouldn't mind going on it. Number out and like, we'll set aside the entire day for you for this price. But, you know, I don't want to bid too low because then I'll be working the whole day and I would make less than I make hourly. So I don't know. It's just weird. It's like I don't know what to price it out as. So to like close off an entire day, like let's say an entire 8-hour day at $30 an hour, you're looking at like $240 for I think an 8-hour day. It's about right. So I mean, but at the same time though, I'm very fair. That's what makes flat rates so hard. It's like, hey, I'll take the whole day off for you. But then I would feel bad if, like, let's say I charged them $250 flat rate for the day, but if the job only took 3 hours, that's cool, that's dope, right? Especially since it's fucking back-breaking work. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how I feel about it. It's another thing too. It's like a friend. So I do give friends and family the friends and family discount. You know, I do, you know, cut back a little. Like even when I work with my mom up in Washington, I don't charge near what my hourly rate is. You know, it's friends and family. You know, you hook them up. You still got to get paid. Don't get me wrong, but you hook up those closest to you. You know. Some people do, some people don't. You know, I've known guys that have been like salesmen and shit that charge their parents no discount whatsoever. You know, they don't believe in a friends and family discount. Like, hey, everyone's a customer. You come to me, I'm making my money. You know what I mean? Me, I'm a little bit more lax, a little more flexible. When it comes to friends and family, if it's a stranger, I don't care. If I did not know this guy and he presented this to me, I'd be like, yep. You don't have all the details ironed out? Okay, that's fine. $250 or even $300 for the day. If it were a stranger, I'd probably say, hey, here's my offer, $300 a day for each of us to do all of this work. That's what my offer would be. They'd probably be like, oh, it's a bit high. Like, well, lowest I go is $270. I mean, that's kind of the best. You know what I mean? So, but you never know. I mean, it's weird too because with TaskRabbit, you know, they charge, like, the customer would, let's say if it was on platform, on TaskRabbit, and I was doing this, it'd be what, $35 an hour. So you're looking at more than $300 for a full day right there, and then 15% on top of it because their care and support fee, which I never really batted an eye at. I thought the care and support fee was the $15 that they already upcharge for clients. That's not. That's separate. That's 15 on top of the invoice totaled out. I'm like, damn, dude, that's a lot of moolah. Like, they're like, they make, TaskRabbit makes 30% on top of what we make for every job that we do. $30%. And I wouldn't make a big deal about it. You know, they're getting over on us, they're getting over on the customers. At the end of the day, I get it, you got overhead. You got overhead and you have to be profitable. I totally get it. But if that's the case, give us some better support. You know? If we're trying to figure out a solution to a problem and we hit you guys up, don't tell us, oh, emergencies only. And it's so vague, whatever you guys consider an emergency. It really comes down to whoever answers the phone. Because there are some people in support from TaskRabbit that will answer the phone, You could ask them about the weather and chit chat with them about grandma's cookies. They don't care. They'll talk to you all damn day long. Then there are other people, you could have been like on the job and the client could be beating you to death with a hammer and you could be on the phone as you're being physically assaulted. And they'll be like, doesn't sound like an emergency to me. You'll have to email support, get a ticket number, and we'll get back to you in about 3 to 4 weeks. Bye. You know, it's ridiculous. There needs to be some sort of standards in place that they hold up to, you know, and it has to be, if we're the technicians, we're the ones that are going out there making TaskRabbit money. If anything, they should be like totally all about us. Like, hey, you guys are our bread and butter, man. We want to make sure you get everything done successfully. Let's help you out as much as we can. Anyway. Painting, huh? That's a pro. Painting, huh? On TaskRabbit? Nice, man. Yeah, so I don't get any painting jobs, and the ones that I do get, they're never worth it. So I don't usually do them because it's like, 1 or 2 hours. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But my painting rate, I think it's like $40 an hour, and a lot of clients won't hire me because based upon the algorithm, that's not a good value, because a good value is if I, according to TaskRabbit, $25 an hour take home for me to paint. That's not fucking worth it. There is so much work involved with painting, it's ridiculous. You know? It's dirty, tiring work. And there's a lot of expenses involved. Which you expense everything. You know, you gotta buy a tarp or, plastic or whatever, charge it to them. You gotta buy rollers, charge it to them. You know? Very time consuming, dude. I mean, like hell, I was up in Washington and we were doing a reno. Help out my mom and my sister, and just masking off that house with 3 of us took the whole day. Masking off what was it, like 1,000 square feet? Took the whole day just masking. You know, just getting it ready so we could actually paint. It is so time consuming. But a lot of clients, there was a painting job on Handy. I think I did this. I don't know if I made a video about this, but I was doing it. I was doing a TV mounting, finished mounting it, and I got in the truck to go leave. And this dude hit me up. They booked into me, and I looked at the job. It was 4 hours. The guy wanted the interior of his house painted. 8 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, or 8 rooms, not bedrooms, 8 rooms, 3.5 baths, something like that. He wanted the entirety of the inside of his house painted, all of it, and for 4 hours, and they were requesting 2 people, and so I think it came out to like $170 take home, and I wrote nope, and I like declined the hell out of that job quick as fuck. And it was like pushed a week out. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Not at all. Nope. And this guy did, like within 20 minutes, he went to my profile and booked me again. And I was like, what is this dude doing? I am not doing this job. So I canceled it again and I blocked him. Let's flash forward about a week and a half. I go on this job, meet up with this dude, this other guy that works on Handy. I've worked with him before. And we're chit-chatting. He's like, man, I had this crazy painting job the other day. And I was telling him about the painting job from that dude. I was like, yeah, that's the job that I got on. And I was like, oh shit, tell me about it. So here's what happened. This guy, he gets to the location with another guy from Handy. And he's trying to, now they went on the website and they booked it out themselves, right? They get out there and they see the client. Obviously, so none of the pictures on the wall were taken down. None of the furniture was. It was like you just walk into someone's house on a random Tuesday, and their house just looks how it looks. So he tells the customer, he's like, "Well, we gotta mask everything down. We gotta move all the furniture. We gotta take all the paintings and pictures off the wall. Like, there's quite a bit of work. Like, you're looking at, just between the two of us, it might take us 2 days just to prep the site. And he's like, oh, well, you know, I was on Handy, and it said that, oh yeah, you could guys totally do it in 4 hours. And he explained to the guy, no, you chose 4 hours, and then in the description you decided how long. You didn't go into the Dropbox and click how many rooms. You wrote in the description how many rooms. You just chose how many hours. So we can paint for 4 hours, but that's it. We can't do any more. And he's like, all right, well, where's all the paint? And the guy's like, you're supposed to supply the paint. From Handy, the way it works is we just do the labor. We don't supply any of the stuff. And it's like, you got to read what it says on the website. Like, we come with tools. We don't have the paint. We don't have the drop cloths. We don't have all that stuff. You're supposed to supply that. Didn't even have paint. Guy wanted his house paint. Didn't have paint. So the customer had to run off to Home Depot. He got like 10 gallons of paint, brought it back. And so by the time that he got back from Home Depot, there was like 2.5 hours left, and they spent the next 2.5 hours painting whatever they could, because that's what the guy wanted. That's what he paid for. So, and it's so funny because while they were talking to the guy, they asked him, it's like, didn't you like guys go anywhere else? He's like, oh yeah, but we got quotes that were too expensive. And you know, Handy, it's way cheaper. It's like, oh, I paid Handy $400 or however much, like $450 to paint my whole house. And all these places that I had guys coming out doing bids, they wanted $3,500, they wanted $4,000. It's like, that's way too much money, you know. So I figured, hey, I'll save a crazy amount of money if I just hire a couple independent contractors to come out and do it. And it's so crazy, you know. It's nuts. It's maddening. The mindset of a client. So many clients are so cheap. Like, they don't want to, like, and I get it. You want to save money, right? But good quality work comes at a markup, all right? If you want good work done efficiently, safely, and it's done right the first time, you got to pay for it, you know? If you want a company to come out that has paint, has all the tools, has spray guns, they have a crew, you're going to be paying for that, you know? People just don't get it, man. It's a sad reality that we live in. I want to drink this, but it's not warm. So I have to put it in the freezer when I get home, let it cool down as fast as it can. I don't even know if anyone's home right now. Go home, a shower. God, I look so, I mean, I don't look bad. I'm a very dapper fellow. But I'm not used to not having the beard. It feels amazing though. Oh my God, the breeze on my cheeks in the summer heat. Like, I prefer the way I look with the beard, but holy crap, I feel a billion times better than when I had it on like a week ago, you know? Like, oh my God, a few days ago with my beard, like working, sweating, just miserable. But I shaved. Just, let's do a fresh start. I didn't like straight razor, I just took my clippers to it. So there's still a little bit of scruff there. Gentlemen, boys in the audience. Here's a piece of life advice that you guys might think it's fucking weird, you might think it's stupid, but I am telling you, it'll help you out in the long run. Shave your damn armpits. I'm telling you, shave your armpits. Shave your armpits. Do you know why? You will stink a lot less if you shave your armpits. You know, you get that hair, I mean, it's there for a reason, I guess, but if you shave your armpits, man, that sweat doesn't get trapped there. Doesn't get trapped in those hairs. They ain't gonna be stinking all day. Guarantee, you shave your armpits, you will smell a million times better. I don't shave my armpits regularly, probably once every month and a half. You know, when the hair's getting nice and long, shave them off. It's great, man. Plus, your deodorant gets full coverage on your armpit. So So your personal hygiene will actually extend in multiple facets just by shaving your armpits. I'm telling you, try it out. Just chilling, y'all. So I'm waiting for y'all. Y'all give me some stuff, man. I'm just driving right now. I think I'll get off here because I know Tropicana sucks this time of day. I mean, Flamingo does too, but on this end of Flamingo, it's not too bad. So, Tropicana is hot garbage this time of day, especially with all the construction, man. I'm tired. I am. Oh wait, why is that even still open? Someone wrote something on. Someone gave me a comment. You could try and go bank at Walmart. Why would I try to bank at Walmart, dude? I don't think, like, every bank I've ever been to is hot garbage, but you know what? The bank I have now, Chime, it's pretty dope. I like it. I do need to make a video about Chime. Yeah, so one of the coolest things about Chime that I like for me is I'm horrible at saving money because I have this mindset. And everyone has this mindset. It's like, oh, there's money in the account. There's money I can spend. That means I have X amount of excess money to spend. You know, you pay your bills ahead of time, but then you look at how much extra money you have and like, oh, I can warrant this purchase. One of the ways I forced myself outside of that mindset, every time money comes into my checking account, 10% of it goes into my savings account. Automatically, 10% of all my income goes into saving. Now, yeah, I've pulled it out of savings every now and then. You know, when stuff gets tight or an expense comes up, I have the ability to do that, which is dope. But for real though, it's like helped me save so much money because I'll look at my checking account and be like, oh, I can't warrant this purchase. I might as well make food at the house. That extra $10 for fast food, that's not gonna fly. Even though that money is in my savings account, it's like out of sight, out of mind. So it's dope. I love it. We're just hanging out, so I'm waiting on y'all. There's one person watching. I'm here for you. close. Sometimes these quiet drives are nice. Usually I have a podcast on or an audiobook. This isn't sponsored by anything, obviously, come on. But no, I like listening to audiobooks. Audible, big fan. Big fan. Hugh something, I can't remember his name. There's this author. He's a good author, don't get me wrong. I like his story overall. What am I doing? He's a good author. What am I talking about? He's a great author. My favorite author would be Joe Abercrombie. Writes high fantasy, and it's amazing. But this dude wrote this something called the Silo series. He started off with Wool, which I loved Wool. I mean, I listened to the audiobook. It was kind of hard. The story was amazing, but the narrator was rough, man. Now, I think that some people that talked about that narrator were a bit hardcore. I didn't think she was like dog shit terrible, but she wasn't the best. So moving forward in his other books, he's used other people to narrate. Oh, that guy's got the little dick. Yeah, that guy's going 60. Oh my god, I hope there's a cop. I hope this dude gets pulled. Fuck over, man. Chilling, just driving. You know me. You know me, yeah, yeah. You know, if Ash is still home, then I'll just tell her, hey, go do what you gotta do. I'll watch both boys. So, let her go hang out for a bit, get away, you know. I don't know if she is or not. She didn't tell me. Because I know Tristan probably ended up taking his nap. In which case, if that happened, that means that she hasn't left yet, obviously. I thought she was going to leave to go do her errands this morning, but she didn't. So, because I got off my first job relatively early. So I came home, hung out for a bit, helped clean the house. Made the boys breakfast, made the boys lunch. Then I had to go to the next job. Just got done with that. Dude, I am spending a lot of money in gas. You know, I would have a lot more in my account right now if it wasn't for all this damn gas. But on the upside, at least from TaskRabbit, I got like $170 roughly coming in. So that's good, but that's not going to be here for a while. Until probably Wednesday or Thursday. Part of it will be in Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, so we're looking good. We're looking good. I don't know. I shouldn't stress. She's home. Really? I gotta go park all the way in Mordor. Great. No, can't park anywhere there. Damn. Cause baby, now we got bad blood. We used to be mad love. We made a really deep cut. And look what you've done. Now we got bad blood. Hey! Now we got problems. I don't think we can solve them. Dude, what are you doing? There. Yeah, it's close enough. Ah! I've had a great day. Thank you guys for tagging along, for those of you that did. And if you made it to the end of the video, leave a thumbs up. No, write something in the comment section down below. If you made it all the way this far, you're the real MVP. It's Maze Valor signing off.